Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, and in today's video we have a very important task. Today we are going to be tackling this bookshelf. I have been putting off reorganizing my bookshelf for a long time now, pretty much since my last video, which was a haul of books I got for my birthday, and that was over a month ago now. This needs to be tackled because I have series displayed that I'm just not wanting displayed anymore, and things I need to get rearranged to make room when I read all my new books. So let's handle that now. The back wall of my room, I pretty much have all for my books, and so let me show you what we're dealing with here. Over here are all the books I got for my birthday from New York, everything. And here's my first shelf. Here we have young adult romance, young adult mystery, romance, Elsie Silver, romance, Powerless series, my God Tier series, literary fiction classics down there, young adult fantasy, Sarah J. Maas, fantasy, dark romance / fantasy / mystery, and then just miscellaneous like religion books, Bible books, like that are not really books, they're just down there like my journal and stuff. And then here's my TBR cart, and then here I also have like my decor is kind of like all in a mess, like my book tracker, my bedazzled bloom can, my Spider-Man thing, like it all just needs to be handled. So first order of business. This series has been getting a lot of hate lately, and I don't know my opinions over it yet. I haven't done enough research, but I kind of want it just out of the center, and I want to move all these books up here and then put all my other favorite romance series down there as well, because as of today, I just finished this book, which is Love Arranged by Lauren Asher, and so I kind of want her books on the forefront along with all my Elsie Silver because she's another one of my favorite authors. Before I moved the books, I put my chair on the bed, and guys, I'm actually out of breath. So now it is time to just kind of take all the decor off first, and then we'll start messing with the books. But again, like all these books are all from my book haul, so if you want to see that video, go and watch it because they're going to be added to the TBR cart. All the decor is off, and now I'm just going to give all the shelves a really good dusting with my really cool duster. If you haven't seen her before, this is my super cool duster I got for Christmas, and yeah, she's a legend. Alright, shelves are all dusted off. Now we gotta kind of like get a game plan going, because honestly I don't even know where to start. I think I'm gonna start by putting all the new books on my TBR cart and just kind of go from there. If you're wondering what all my decor looks like all together, this is everything I have. I have like bookish items, Funko Pops, knickknacks and stuff, and don't mistake all this for mine. That's my puppy's toy wherever he is. Say hi. Here's my TBR cart in all her glory. Over here I have all the books that I got that need to be added, and honestly, is there much room? No, but we'll make it work. And so yeah, I have a lot of room on the bottom, so to say, so I'll move all like my priority to the front and then move anything that's not really a priority to the back. So we have all like the ones I want to be on readily available. I also got this really pretty thing from New York. Went to this library museum, and it's this little box, and you can put stuff in it, and I'm really excited to put stuff. It's like one of those like faux books sort of thing, and I'm gonna put probably bookmarks in it, but I haven't decided yet. Alright, so I've kind of rearranged things and moved things to the front. So all the hardcover books have to be like in the front for like sizing things, like they won't fit in the back for some reason. And guys, my copy of the Night Prince is ripped right here, which I'm really upset about, but it's whatever. So some of these are new books, but mostly it's just like series I'm in the middle of that I moved to the front because I want those to be on my priority. And then here are all just like first in series or standalones that aren't necessarily on the top of my list right now, and some like I have a new one here and stuff. And then I also had to remove A Court of Silver Flames because it's just too big to fit on this right now, like width size. So I'm thinking about, I'm probably gonna have to put that on the shelf with my other ACOTAR books, even though I technically haven't finished it. But it is on my TBR for this year to like must read before the end, so I'll definitely get it done, hopefully. but it's gonna need to be to a new home at the moment. I only got one new hardback, and that is this one, and so I'm going to be putting this one on the top there. Guys, let me just show you this edition. Yeah, this is what I saw. This, I was like, you're coming home with me. So I really want to start this series soon, but I want to like finish. I've been finishing series lately, and so I want to finish probably a couple more before I start another long one like this one. And this is the second book, so I will have to somehow find the first one before I do that, but I think they're on Kindle, so I can start it then. If you don't know, this is like the Lancaster Prep series, so I'm really excited to read this one. But long story short, it's going on top of the cart. And I also have this copy of Fairy Tale, and I'm really excited for this book, but she is a chunker, and so that one also has to go on top just for like sizing purposes. For my bottom shelf, I'm just gonna take all the books out and we'll just see what we're working with and then rearrange it from there, because there's every single genre is literally at the bottom. Like there's some fantasy, there's mystery, there's general fiction, but there's mostly romance, and so those are the ones I put at the front because that's what I read the most, because it's my favorite genre. So I'll show you everything once it's off the shelf. The bottom shelf has been empty. These are all the ones that were sitting in the back, plus A Court of Thorns and Roses. I mean, Silver Flames. Sorry. And so these are like, these weren't on my immediate TBR, but these are all the ones that were in the front. So that stack was slowly going down and down because it used to be this long. Now it's this long. So I'm gonna look at these ones, see which ones I'm most excited to read. I had all these ones at the front because they were like springish, summer, and so we'll arrange based off of. And then all the new books. I've been in a really big small town romance mood lately, and that's what kind of sparked this whole thing, because I just finished today Love Arranged, and guys, I think this might be a 5-star. I haven't decided yet because I literally just finished it like last hour before starting this video. And so with that being said, I just finished another series, and so I've been looking for new small town romance series, and that's a lot of the new books I got. So those will probably be the ones that are, you know, on the forefront, because those are the ones I'm in the mood to read. And so, but all these other books too that I was in the mood to read before will definitely still be on the front, because I'm in a summery, beachy kind of mood, because I literally just got done swimming today. That's why I'm a little bit tanner than usual. I'm usually just like Edward Cullen pale, but today I have got a little tan, so I'm definitely in the mood for some summer reads too. Separated by author, genre, vibe sort of thing. So we have Ali Hazelwood, summer vibes, small town romance vibes, Abby Jimenez. I think all those are like academy setting. We have one by Anna Huang, and then we have fiction, thriller, fantasy. And so this one's actually definitely on my priority. I got this one in New York at the Strand bookstore, and so I'm keeping this sticker on for sentimental value, but this one I'm really excited to read because it's giving like Legally Blonde Rapunzel vibes to me, and so I'm definitely excited for that. This is everything on the priorities, so we're gonna have to somehow dwindle this stack down, but I'm definitely having all my summer and all my small town romances on the front because your girl wants them. All right, so here we have the front, which is like pretty much my priority, ones that I'm probably gonna pick up next. And then the back here is all the others. We have a few stragglers that didn't fit, but those are my these are general fiction and thrillers, or I'll just put them on their respective shelves because honestly we probably weren't going to get to them anyways. While saying that, I really literally just figured out this is a summer book. It literally has Summer Island in the title, so I might replace one, but probably not. I'll just put it on. The only shelf that's really not going to change is my general fiction shelf, and so I'll put that on there. First order of business, taking the first shelf off and then moving all these upwards. And I might rearrange these a little bit because, you know, these are all my like favorite God tier books. All my Jessica Hastings, my Boys of Tommen, the favorites, my favorites. And so we'll kind of like rearrange this and then see where we want to go from there. I also might add books on top here, like just because I want to. So all right, here are the first two done. So I added my special editions of Magnolia Parts and Daisy Hates up here, and then I have all my Taylor Jenkins Reid there. And so then this shelf I'm actually so in love with. I have all my Jessica Hastings normal editions, and then I decided to add my other 5-star year read from this year, which I know it's like a memoir, you're not supposed to rate those, but that book literally changed my life. And then so These are all highly rated. Like, this is 5 stars, and then these are all above 4. So I really love Emily Henry, so I want her to be there, and they just match with the vibe of this shelf. Like, everything's so colorful. And then I have a favorite, which is, again, one of my favorites, no pun intended. And then here's my Boys to Tallman. I wanted to have them this way. I don't have the one that matches these, but I still, like, I don't know, I wanted to see like all the names. And then I have my little shoe that I painted because I feel like it matches the vibes of this. And then I have always had this on this shelf with these. So first shelf done. Now we have my little small town romance, kind of like a shrine almost. I have all my Elsie Silver. We have her first series, which is the Gold Rush Ranch series, which I actually haven't read, but it's on my priority for this year. So, and I wanted to have the ones that have like the matching spines displayed, so that's why. And then Chestnut Springs is my favorite series by her, so that is why they're like this. And then you can, plus you can see like the title names this way. And then obviously that one creates a picture. And then same with the Till series, I think that's what it's called. They all match up like that. I haven't read Wild Card, if you saw like me putting the books on my TBR cart, but I was like, I need to have the thing there. And but it's fine because that's the book I'm actually starting today, because I just finished that one. And then I have my Lauren Asher here, which I actually love so much. They go so good with Elsie Silver. And then these are all, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars in that stack, so that's why they are here. And then I just have my little mushroom pot that has like these, they're actually real flowers, but they're just like dried out there. And so that is that. It's been a minute since I last saw you. I had to go eat dinner, and then, well, before that I finished the shelves, and then I had to go eat dinner, and then I had to clean up clay because my dog decided to eat one of my little clay figures I had made. So that's great. But the bookshelves are pretty much done. It's just we need to add all the decorations and stuff. And so I did a little rearranging, so let me show you what it looks like now. So here's our top side. On the left, I just moved what shelf was here up to there, and like these two just switched, so they're like the same layout, they just switched. And then this one, I don't know if I showed this one yet, but it's just like all my other romances, like ones I liked decently, or some of these I didn't really like, but like these are all series I like. And then these are all standalones here I liked. And then here's just other ones. These I liked decently. I like this series. And then this dark romance, Colleen Hoover. We don't really mess with her anymore. And then this other series I haven't even started yet. So these are all just like extras here. And so then I already showed you, obviously, this shelf. This one hasn't changed. And then this one I showed you. And then I said this one wasn't going to change, but I just added all my like non-young adult to my adult fiction there. And then I added some of the literary fiction I had on the cart there, and like just moved some there to there. And so then up here I just have more young adult fantasy, and I separated Throne of Glass from ACOTAR because I'll show you in a second. I just like the layout I have better now. And then these are other young adults. And then so there's my ACOTAR because I haven't finished reading, so it's just there. And then here's Zodiac Academy. These are like my two favorite adult adult fantasies, so that's why I have them on the same shelf. Plus I wanted these kind of like displayed this way. I just thought it looked cool like that. And then here we have The Powerless. Now it just is on this smaller shelf. Honestly, I kind of like it like this. It's more minimalistic, sort of. I kind of like it. And then here I just have the rest of the adult fantasies I've read. And then both bottom shelves are empty right now. And so that means we have more room to add books once we read them off the cart. So now that I'm done arranging all the books, now you have to add all the stuff. Some of the knickknacks have been added back, but I'm going to add the rest now. So for the first one of my little decor items, I'm going to be putting stuff in this box I was telling y'all about earlier that I got at that library or whatever. And so I was either going to put my annotation supplies in it or my bookmarks, but I realized I was like there's not that much room in it, so I'm gonna put my bookmarks in it. So I show you, I have this one my friend got me. It actually used to have this little glass thing at the end of it, but my dog broke it. He just loves breaking everything apparently. And then I also have this one, Keep Calm and Read On. And then I have two from New York, from the Rip Bodice and the Strand. And then I have 3 of these little magnetic ones, 2 in like a pink shade, and then this one is a K with, like, it's like a, I'd say like a dark purple, gray, I don't know, I can't really see. But it has a K on it for, obviously, Kate. So I'm gonna put them in the box. Hopefully these all fit. I don't know if this one doesn't fit, so I'm not gonna put that one in. But I will put all the rest of these. So that's super cute. And I think I'm gonna put it on, whoa, let's close up. It doesn't really match, so to say, but I like how it gets to like sit out on the shelf, and I just have this big empty space there. So for now, this is where this is gonna go, but I think I might slide these darker ones over and then put that one over there. Okay, yeah, like this looks better. All right, all the stuff is on the shelf, so here is going to be our last little look through, and then our video will be done. So first of all, I just have this little sign here. I have a little Harley Quinn Lego, and then a Miles Morales action figure, and then I have a little sign with my name on it, Spider-Man. Here I have my annotation supplies and extra bookmarks. I have this little thing my mom got me, and then this little book holder. We have the poems, Harley Quinn Funko Pop. This little sign my grandma got me, this little cherry neon sign. Here we have my Lego, and then here we have my map, my ACOTAR map, and then how many books I've read this year. Just added another one on today. And then I added my Bedazzled Bloom, because I don't know, this just gives Magnolia energy to me. And then we have Cherry Cola. This is by my Emily Henry, because it's a little beach, and then, you know, Sabrina Carpenter, Avi, same there. And then I have this little turtle, so cute. My TBR boot, sign my grandma got me, #1 sister trophy. Another little sign my grandma got me, same. Powerless Funkos plus a little mushroom I made. Then I have my Patrick Mahomes Funko, this little earth clay thing I made. And then here I have my little book embosser. Here I have this little mini bookshelf with a, let me see if it'll focus, a little rabbit and a mini Vampire Diaries book. And then up here I just have this little thing. It's a little inside joke. And then this little fake plant. Alright, so I'm done with reorganizing all my books. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye, love y'all.